Alright guys, what's up? It's Wagyu here. Welcome to Majikoi Love Me Seriously. This is Majikoi's first NA release. I'm going to be reading this on my stream since I'm kind of lazy to go through the editing process, but I'm going to be doing this on live stream instead. So if there's any like interactions, whatever, I'll just like read through that shit. And yeah. So Magicoi's been out for like a really long time, and Magicoi's always been like one of my favorite visual novels. Like I basically grew up with this visual novel, so like seeing now this year it getting like its first NA release or like actual overseas releases really makes me happy. It's great news. It shows that like me and Tosaf are actually trying to like branch out to overseas shit, and maybe there'll be more of the Majikoi Minato Soft games, whatever. Fucking fantastic. Anyways, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Wagyu, whatever you want to call me. Wag is most preferable. I pretty much do live streams mainly on my stream, but yeah, I usually live stream games, and I usually play like whatever games that come across my mind. So if you guys like just chilling out, whatever, it's fantastic. But yeah, also, also I will most likely fuck up a lot with like just reading because I'm just illiterate as fuck. So please bear with me. And yeah. So yeah, this is Majikoi's first visual novel. The first visual novel for Majikoi isn't that very R18, unlike Majikoi S and the A series. So if you're worried about any like lewdness or like just R18 shit, you won't really see a lot of R18 shit. Like it's just only very slight hint. It's only like very slight hints of like R18 in this visual novel. I think it's probably like also like extra shit too. But yeah, I probably won't be like diving into like almost everything in this game, unless I have to like literally check it out myself. So yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead and start the game. I also need to go ahead and turn on. Let me put myself on offline mode real quick. Invisible. So I don't have to see anybody. In the west corner, Kawakami Momoyo. Tenchi. This is the old man.
Ah!
That's our main girl, Momoyo. In the east corner, Uki Ageha. Ready. If you don't know who this girl is, she's probably she's one of the girls. I think the other anime from Minato Soft was called like it was something I forgot. It was something like Maiden. It was like a fucking Hime-sama and like a butler was some type of shit. And that one had like a short romance, and they had Ageha in it, and then which eventually became Majikoi. So yeah, she's a familiar face and a sequel character.
アゲハさん、これが最後の試合とは本当か？
Ageha-san, is this really your final fight? Kawakami, the conglomerate and its responsibilities shall keep us far too busy. The samurai have disappeared. This shall be the last time we face you as a fellow warrior.
そうか。
Too bad. But the Bushido spirit lives on as a symbol of power and beauty.
ならば派手に釣ってもらう。
Haha, such fiery words, how pleasant. Also, the genres for Majikoi is also kind of like a like a rom-com. It's basically kind of like a rom-com slice of life martial arts type of shit. So this visual novel is like this visual novel's comedy is fucking funny as fuck. Stand tall, fight fair, begin.
行くぞ
Damn, this is actually kind of crazy because I haven't seen this screen like such a long time. And also, I haven't played the first visual novel like fucking forever. So, this is like all nostalgia to me. Holy shit. The most fearsome and inescapable enemy of all had come. Its name, Monday. Yep. The worst fucking day. It was already morning, a fact my half-asleep brain was starting to process. When I noticed a hand was slowly pulling the bed covers off me.
おはようヤマト。そして好き。
She leaned in closer to steal a kiss, but I pushed her lips away. Morning, Miyako. Let's just be friends.
振られた。惜しい。
You don't know what close is. You stop with the sudden kiss attempts?
乙女心は時として猛禽類にもなる。
Okay, time to get up.
朝ごはんできてる。
Thanks.
私自身が朝ごはんという説もある。
I'm gonna change now, so please leave.
制服出しておいたから。
She had ironed it and everything. I have never asked her to do that. Hey, are you awake, Yamato? Cookie! This is Cookie, the robot. Cookie, I've told you about unlocking my room. Well, maybe you should wake up earlier. Oh, this is no good at all. Your futon is mince. Give me a break. I just woke up. Why do you have to be so mean? I was only trying to help. Let me turn on the volume. It's actually kind of loud. I think it's kind of loud. Alright, this is perfect. Alright. If your words grown too scornful, my blade shall cut you into pieces. And quit transforming all the time, damn it. It seems strange that we had one of the latest cookie conglomerate robot models in our student dorm. But anyways, I like to get every minute of sleep that I can. I wash my face, change, and ready myself for the day. You shall bear witness to my strength as I fold your futon neatly. I'm not sure if the creator intended it, but the robot has kind of an attitude. Hermit Crabba, good morning. I gave a warm greeting to my hermit crabs. As I left my room and walked in the hallway, I was met by the smell of breakfast. Yes, on the weekdays we had a cook to come out our dorm. Her name is Shimazu Reiko. Reiko, whatever. That motherly character is just one click away. Ah, Yamato-chan, ohayo. Shimazu Reiko, age 43, Virgo, loves Korean dramas. Good morning. As always, you're like the ray of sunshine, Mrs. Shimazu. You're such a good kid. That's worth an extra egg in your breakfast. Miyako-chan, come and give some flattery too.
別に。
How rude. Trained to be pouty idol or something.
そのネタもう古い。
What was that? Are you calling me old? Okay, time to eat. In the main room on the first floor, our breakfast was laid out and ready. Today we have white rice, fermented soybeans, grilled salmon, and thick miso soup, boiled spinach, and more. A growing samurai needs a hearty breakfast. Mrs. Shimazu is correct. Proper living demands a proper breakfast.
おはようございます。
Ohayou gozaimasu. Hello? The freshman gushed out her greeting as her green eyes almost as soon as I saw her. I couldn't imagine what was going through her head. The same thing happened when I first met her at the school entrance ceremony. Yes. Yuki. So boring. Nobody comes this way. I was an usher for the event. Well, at least it's a beautiful day. Cherry blossoms are in full bloom. But then I heard something. But then I heard someone stampering. But I heard someone stampeding towards me. Someone crashed into me. Oh, there. I managed to keep my footing, but she fell.
後ろ回り受け身
Break, fall, back roll. Or so I thought. She dexterously twisted her body into a roll, canceling the damage. Her things, however, kept flying along until they landed on a short distance away. I crashed down to pick them up for her when...
すみません
It's all good.
私急いでて
She looked like she'd blown a fuse. You still have plenty of time. There's no need to panic.
でも新入生なんだから早めに来ようと思いましてですね。先輩の言葉に対していいえなどという否定形から入ってしまった。
Here's your bag, and here's your phone strap. I picked them up and gave them to her. The phone strap seemed to have a cartoon horse on it.
わざわざ拾っていただいてありがとうございます。
Why was she glaring at me, and why was her voice trembling? It was then that I spotted what she hadn't dropped. It looked like a sword. Is that a sword? A samurai sword?
はい。
A forthwith response, but we were on the outskirts of Kawakami Academy. I hadn't been informed of anyone who would have been here or coming here with a weapon. Oh, this is point 23. Everything's alright. I'm honestly just totally bored over.
はい。
Sorry, we had to check in every so often. I'm not sure. Look, see this? See the armband?
そうでしたか。
There you are. You do realize that you are violating the sword and firearm control act. Yes, please come with me. Oh shit. So he basically called the cops on her. We used to code everything's alright to report when something isn't right. There was a different code for when there was actually no trouble. Well, there you go. Well, the ceremony's about to start. Another stampede.
すみません。
She was back, and so was her sword.
警官の人に銃刀法違反とか言われて。
Oh, let me turn up. Wait, what? Oh yeah, let me turn up my cursor. You had permission to carry the sword for the love of why hadn't that info made to us at the bottom? The policeman returned with her. No problem here, she's free to go. I've also confirmed she's a new student. There's really nothing out of the ordinary about an armed Kawakami Academy student. Thank you for your help, sorry for all the trouble. You're one unlucky girl, getting caught by a randomly passing officer like that. I'm sorry that weird incident had to become your first memory here. Smile.
いやいやいやいやいやいやいや。気を使っていただきありがとうございます。
While her words were so kind, you had a look that said otherwise. She had the same look though. She had the same look then as she did now. Maybe she was the type to hold a grudge.
いい天気ですね、今日。
God. Oh yeah, sure is. He was staring again. Fell silent. Was she just at that awkward age? However, she ate with more excellent. However, she ate with excellent manners. She must have been brought up well. Oh yeah, we're one plate short. There were 6 rooms here at the Shimazu dorm, all of which were rented out to the Kawakami Academy students. 3 rooms for guys on the first floor and 3 rooms for the girls on the second. We'd all come together in the morning for breakfast.
キャップまたいないよね。
Meister has been gone since Saturday evening. Where'd he have gone off to this time? It would actually be more unusual if he hadn't wandered off again. One of the rooms upstairs was empty. We only had 2 girls here at the moment. As for the final room for the first floor, that belonged to
起きるのが遅いんだよ、てめえは。
Minamoto Tadakatsu was a delinquent, but of the new, more wholesome variety. You're looking energetic this morning, Gen-san. That was my nickname for Tadakatsu. Oh, Mrs. Shimazu served her homemade pickled cucumbers. I love these.
ヘルシー。
I try to watch my nutritional balance.
はい。私の分をあげるのさ。好感度アップ。
I don't want them. Not after what you did to them. I pushed them back to her.
ぬぬ。
Namely, she dyed the food red with spice. This one, by the way, had been a suicide hot kimchi cucumbers.
この行動は行為の裏返し。
As you can tell, Miyako is seriously in love with Yamato. So, this is technically one of the main girls you can get with. There's like a total of like 1, 2, 3, like 5 girls you can get with, and then there's like some side girls that you can get with too. You can almost get with everybody in this game. It's actually kind of ridiculous, but that's like the best part of this visual novel. No, absolutely, positively, without a doubt, no.
ちったら黙って食えないのか、てめえらは。
Gen-san, can I have one of yours?
ざけんな。なんだってこの俺がてめえなんかに物をやんなくちゃいけねえ。イライラさせるな。
ハラハラ。
仕方ねえ。ほらよ、やるよ。
Thanks.
勘違いするんじゃねえ。何回もねだられるのがうぜえから恵んでやったんだ。
Despite his appearance, Gen-san was a pretty nice guy. Anything interesting in the news?
先週の長雨で水不足解消。総理大臣が訪米。あとは政治家がお金を横領してた。批判した政党の人間も同じことをやっていた。
ま、それはいつものことだな。
It was April 20th, 2009. Another peaceful day in Japan. So yeah, as you see this date here, this visual novel literally came out of this year, like 2009. Like this shows you how damn old this visual novel is. It's really crazy, but yeah, it's literally one of my favorite visual novels. The visual novel brings back so many memories. I still read this to this day. But God, I love it. After breakfast, I went to the bathroom, made sure I looked good, and checked this time. 8:15. I couldn't find Gen-san. He must have long since left for school. Yeah. What sort of delinquent was never late anyways. Every morning I left for school with Miyako.
私も今来たとこ。
You don't have to make it sound like we're on a date. Shina Miyako. She was a student in Kawakami Academy in class 2F. While you wouldn't think it looking at her now. In the past, she had trouble home. She had trouble at home, was thin as a stick, and struggled with school bullies. It got so bad that I couldn't watch anymore. I put my brain into overdrive, got my friends involved, and saved her. Thanks to which.
I love you.
She fell in love with me. I'd been rejecting her advances even back before she had meat on her bones for years and years. And now she had become a budding curvaceous woman. A budding curvaceous woman.
おかげで立派に育ったよ。
I hadn't saved her because I wanted something in return. If only Miyako could see things in a broader light. But she kept on confessing her love to me, and I kept turning her down. Come on, Gakto, hurry up. Your friends are about to leave. I couldn't clearly make out the shouting from the Shimazu's home, which is right next door.
うるせえな。あんまり恥かかせんな、母ちゃん。
The dork.
いきなり喧嘩売ってんのかてめえ。
Again, you're super cool today, like always.
おいおい、よせやいきなり本当のことを。どうだ都、今日の俺様いつもよりイケてるだろ。
具体的にどこが？
髪型とかビシッと決まっててメスホイホイだろ。
変わらないけど。
やれやれ。まあ都は世相とは疎いからな。
You're sure full of confidence, Mr. Muscles.
秘訣はこの本にあるんだぜ。知力95。髪型の決め方からなんからこの本の通りに行動すれば女は落ちるってこのモテモテ本に書いてあるんだぜ。
That thing looks so cheap. It's a wonder the binding hasn't fallen apart yet.
ネットで見つけたんだ。ハンサム大野ってやつのサイトがマジ半端なくてよ。ある日チベットでふと女にモテるコツ掴んでそれ実践に移したら部屋に常にコンドーム1ダース置いてないと間に合わないぐらいモテんだって。そんな本が今なら1万円だっつうから買ったぜ。
10,000 yen. The 10,000 yen is like 10,000 yen is like $100,
しょうもない。
right? We don't check that. So not stupid. Yes, 10,000 yen is $100. Okay, I just wanted to double check that because I didn't want to give false misinformation.
俺様はお前が心配だぜ、みやこちゃんよ。
何その不快な上から目線。
男のヤマトでさえ俺様にモテオーラ感じてるってのに。
Even Yamato, man, can sense the pure sexiness radiating from me. What are you talking about?
今日も超絶かっこいいと本当のことを言ったろ。
You did know I was lying, right? Are you that
ガ
dense?
クトの頭が心配だ。将来大丈夫かな。
なんだこの幼馴染たち容赦ねえ。ちくしょう。部屋にコンドーム1ダース置いても間に合わない生活に憧れたのに。
That's really all you want, huh?
ヤマトが私を目覚めさせたの。
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Gakto.
ガクトは余計な真似せず己の体を信じればいい。
そうだな。本に惑わされず肉体美で売っていこ
う。Gakto took some of the walnuts from his pocket and pulled them in his hand.
あれつうかキャップいなくねえか。
ツッコミ遅。
またフラフラどっか行ってるのか。
Miyako, Gakto, and I walked on our usual route along the Tama River. The warm spring sun felt good against my skin. The weather's so nice today. I love just to take a nap here by the river
私と
by myself.
あと少しだったのに。
No, you weren't. Let it go.
振られてやんの。
うるさいな。
ヤマトが無理だからって俺様に走るなよ。
ゴリラはバナナでも食べてない。
人間扱いしろよ。
霊長類であるだけ感謝。
It's really nice how the Majikoi team has actually like improved the this translation or the dialogue I've seen from last night is a little bit more different now. So I do see some new, like, there's actually more exaggeration. Like I never seen the little sound effect where they had like, oh, crushed the walnut. I never seen that, so that's new to me. So that's sick.
おいヤマト、博識なお前なら知ってるだろ。霊長類ってなんだ。
What's a primate? How do you even get into our school, Gakto?
土地持ってるから裏口に違いない。
俺様が死ぬ気で勉強したの知ってるだろうが。
Gakto's family had owned land in the area for generations. In fact, they were the ones providing the parcel for our dorm. That's why his house was right next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joining us was a guy walking with his nose, which the latest issue of the weekly Shonen Just, which just came out today.
おはよう諸岡拓也。2の F 所属。
Boroku
趣味
Takuya.
ネットや漫画。
なんだかえらく説明的だな。
ムロは影薄いから存在を確認しないと忘れそうで。
朝一でひどいこと言わないでよ。
こいつ振られたから機嫌悪いんだ。
ああ、そういうこと。てか、都に影薄いとか言われたくないよ。
今日もナイスツッコミでよろしい。
モロはいつだって精一杯生きてるよな。
あれ、キャップはまたどこへ？
He's gone, but well, don't worry about it.
モロ、顔に焼けすぎ。
今週のトラブルンはなかなかエッチでよかったんだよ。
This week's Two Loved One. So there's also like other anime reference. There's a whole bunch of references in this visual novel, but again, this was like 2009, so like if you guys remember Two Love Ru, this was like the prime. This was like prime anime years. So like romance harem, like the prime years.
お、マジで？何回パンツ出た？
見てよこのシャワーシーン。これ単行本だと乳首書き足されてるね。
どれどれパンツのとこだけ見せろ。
しかもほら、捕まったヒロインの足元にちらりとアメーバが見えてるじゃん。これ来週襲われるってサイン。
No, morning now, Shinicha. Shinachi. I did not say that right. Or morning now, Shinachi. A group of girls from our class passed in front of us and said hello. Morning, I was Naochi. That was her nickname for me.
おう
Hey Miyako, be polite.
ナオッチーだってさ、モテるね。
ムカつけやな。チーとか言うなよな。つか、なんで俺様に挨拶はねえんだよ。
顔寄せ合って漫画読んでエッチな発言してるから。
やっぱり秋葉系のモロといるせいか。
よく言うよ。僕はガクトよりはマシだね。
そんな貧弱な体で俺様に立てつこうってのか？
ガクトは頭が貧弱のくせに。
あの二人からはこう BL 的なエナジーを感じる。
Ieru of Anjiru. You're just projecting your fantasies onto
ガ
them.
クトには男として負けたくない。
モロには絶対男として負けねえ。
Those were some of the stupid conversations the four of us had as we walked along the river. Soon after, we saw a crowd gather ahead of us. What's everyone looking at? I followed eyes towards the riverbank to see, man. About a dozen thugs had all surrounded the girl. They had bats and other cheap weapons in hand. Now all the Kawakami students watching from afar, none of them went to help her. Rather, they were yawed as hype for the show.
これは朝から大ピンチ。
早く止めないと大変なことになっちゃうよ、これ。
So, it sounds like I'm getting sent in.
つか、お前弟だろ。
I mean, not literally, but fine, I'll go. Guys, stop! I jumped through and into the circle. I've got this. Run now while you still can. I desperately tried to Tried to persuade. Oh, you're talking to us? The thugs. Yeah, get out here, hurry. I mean, you really shouldn't think a bit long before picking a fight. Don't you know who she is? Damn straight, she's Kawakami Miyako. Or, Kawakami Momoyo. God, how did I mix up that name? Words of her made all the way out of a place in Chiba. You came all the way from another prefecture? Word about her was spreading wider and wider. Yak yak. We came to say hello. Gossipers are always making things sound bigger than they are anyways. You still think that she single-handedly took out the 9-tailed dogs from Nanohama? Or actually slam-dunked some stupid ass kid? We ain't holding back just yet, cause she's just a girl. We're watching my call a real game that'll kick some ass even if it's a chick. You're gonna lose out here, and on the main road with all the students watching.
テトリスか？懐かしいな。
Huh? The hell are you talking
お
about?
前の携帯ストラップだよ。それ、テトリスのブロックだろ？
Are you so fucking chill? Don't piss me off.
久々にやってみたくなった。協力してくれ。こんな風にして、お前たちをブロックに見立てよ。
His arm bent back in an unnatural way. Yeah, me arm. Damn it! You hurt Funabashi-kun. Yo, let's fuck her shit up.
遅い。お前ら赤子か？
The crowd roared their approval. This was the moment they had been waiting for, and most of them were students from our school. Oh, Momo, you're always so cool. He's totally unbeatable. The girls squealed. Amoy Senpai's a goddess. A hegemon. No one in Japan can match her. And the guys were squealing too.
相変わらずモモ先輩は動きすら見えないな。
I could never see her arms or legs moving, just the bodies flying away.
一人一発ずつ蹴りを入れていったね。
そうだな。うん。すっげえ蹴りだった。
嘘。実はパンチ。
みやこてめえ。
ガクトでさえ見えてなかったのに。みやこはよく見えるよね。
弓使いは目がいいと相場が決まってるので。ちなみに一番不快な笑いをしていた丸顔の男には顔面への強打の他に腹部に
8発だ。まだまだ甘いな、みやこ。
聞こえてるし。
さーて、人間テトリスの開始だ。お前はボコな。多人数で一人を囲むような卑劣なやつには一切容赦しないぞ。
The way she finishes her opponent off is always so wonderful. You can just drink in her victorious aura.
また歯医者の関節を外してるし。
She's dislocating their joints
み
again.
んな喜んで見物してるあたり見慣れてるよな。
こいつは気絶してるからあ、お前まだ意識あるから複雑な形頼むぞ。助かりたいか？ならばナイスなギャグで何も言わなくてもっと私を。
相手が卑怯な真似するから
She's only
完全 S だ
incredibly
よ
sad because her enemies are so pathetic.
ガツンとギャグを言ってみろ。その心意気。
American Jib, what do you call the target of a falling rock? Stoned.
まず左腕な。はい。
Still got his arm snapped. Jib. Zero mercy, you're awesome, Momo senpai. She does the thing you and I can't. She does the things you and I can't. I wish I could be her. And so she sacked the men up high.
美しい
And son, this is turning into a horror movie. You made a tower out of the people.
おっとテトリスは並んだら消さないと思う駆けつけてくるのが遅いぞヤマト私の弟分なんだからキリキリ
How long's the land contract gonna
解い
last?
てやらんお前はずっと射程だ
You're never going to be free. You'll be my little bro forever. She shot up next to me and tousled my hair. And always her low culture was extremely distracting. We need to get going or we'll be late.
待て待て群衆に見慣れぬ顔を発見
But Nessan charged straight into the crowd. What? Momo-senpai's coming our way? She must have her eye on
ちょっ
me.
とどいてくれお前はうちの一年だな私は3年の川上桃代だよろしくね入学したばかりでよく知っているお前は可愛いなほらおい照れた顔もまた可愛いな
There she goes again, picking up girls. Aw, you're so lucky. I'm so jelly. Carry me
今度
too.
2人でゆっくり愛について話さないか
Yes, please. Now back on her feet and her cheeks beat red, the girl dashed off. The satisfied grin on came my way.
見たかお前らあの子完全に脈ありだ
You see that, guys? That girl's as good as mine.
見たかじゃねえよモモ先輩
ん
いつも可愛い女の子を一人で持って行き過ぎ俺にも回してくれよ
嫌だね欲しければ自分で調達すればいいだろうまあ可愛ければ私が略奪するが
美人の女好きって超もったいねえよ
おいおい私は別に根っからの女好きってわけじゃないんだぞガクトただ周囲の男が魅力なくちゃな女の子にちょっかい見た
先輩のハードルが高すぎるんだって。みんな俺には無理って言ってアピールすらしないし。
俺様はそんな軟弱昆布どもとは一味違うぜ
I have nothing like those soft-willed
タフ
Celts.
ガイな俺様と付き合ってくれ男の素晴らしさを教えてみせる
いきなり告白とか頭大
ダメだ魂がこもっていないそれより以前に無駄すぎてアウトだ
She cut it down with a single stroke.
なんのまだまだ知ってるか人生に
それ都市伝説な。
まあそのめげないところだけは評価してやろう
魂がこもっおいヤマト博学なお前なら知ってるだろ
I don't know either, but if you have to ask, I'm pretty sure you're doomed.
んそういやあのバカはいないのか
Yep, yeah, the usual.
じゃあまあ時間も時間だ学校行くか
行っちゃおう
We headed for school once more, leaving the bodies where they had fallen. The crowd was starting to move as well. They must have checked the time. With the addition of Nessan, there were five of us now.
4月も半ばだが新しいクラスは慣れたのか
We did go down to Hokone with our new classmate during spring break, so
あのオリエンテーションはいい行事だな
体育会系な人たちは一泊すれば仲良くなれるもんね。
お前だってゲーム仲間見つけたろなんかのゲームのシナリオで泣いたとかどうとか
うん。ゲーム仲間を見つけられたのは嬉しかった。
yeah, I'm glad I found some fellow gamers.
楽しそうで何よりだ
It's good to know you're having fun.
モモ先輩の方は新しいクラスど
なかなか可愛い子が多くて素敵だ
うぜひ紹介してください心からお願いします
あれは全部私のものだ心から断る
この人早くなんとかしないと。
宮子は相変わらず一人か？
孤独最高。
ロンリーウルフだな。
ワンワン。私はここにいるみんなプラス2人がいれば。
持論だな。
難しい言葉知ってるね。超天才。
ふふん。
皮肉だよ今。
Huge Tama Bridge. Kamakami Academy was on the other side. This bridge was also known as the Bridge of Weirdos. Butterfly! Oyuki, Jun. Ah, yes, Jun. Hey, hey, don't go wandering into the road. Hmm? There's a pretty butterfly flying around. It's not safe to run. Need to run into a road full of cars. Don't do anything dangerous. Run, do. Hey, don't go say anything dangerous either. Don't you want to get sued? The nickname came from the parade of nickname came from the parade of eccentric students who crossed it on their way to school. The rickety clunker with a speeding rickshaw was heading our way. Hey, the craziest weirdo of them all is here. Don't even look at me. The rickshaw streaked along fast as a bicycle, then came to a sudden stop. Hideo. Good morning, commoners. We are Cookie. Hideo. Hideo the hero. Let this symbol of our glory be burned into your memory. Sugeki, wonderfully said, Hideo-sama. Good morning, everyone.
おはようございます。
アウス
House. Wahahaha. We feel from you. We feel from you, commoners, no energy. Have the rising taxes made heavy for your hearts? Right, heavy for your hearts. People, Hideo-sama has paid you a greeting. Respond promptly, or I may have to take your life. Do not intrude Izumi. We shall not tolerate one having a more prominent role than us. I'm terribly sorry, Hideo-sama. We mind not. A hero's heart must be vast.
鍛錬してからだろう。妹は努力家なんだ。
The pairs our ancient Kazuko Dono is not among you, commoners. Explain yourself. He's probably out training. My sister's very diligent. Oh, truly impressive for it is in those daily tolls that a warrior is born. Indeed, earnestness is the unyielding vice that clutches unendingly our adolescent hearts. Wahahaha. This day promises to be our grand Azumi. Time to part. As you wish, Hideo-sama. She dashed off, rickshaw in tow. The two quickly flew across the bridge.
あれと同じクラスでなくて心から良かった。
学年が同じだけでも痛いがな。
相変わらずあのメイドやるな。モロたちには分からんかもしれんが、隙がないぞ。
一人で人力車引いて自転車並みの速度出してるの見りゃただものじゃないってわかるって。
Now that all of them were gone, we've been crossing the bridge ourselves. On the far side of the distance were the outskirts of Tokyo.
みんなおはよ
お、噂をすれば妹が来たぞ。
う。や、
Ohayo. A greedy Kawakami Kazuko who'd run straight to us.
おーアンコ
Yo, Wonko.
おはようワンコ。
なんか川辺で大勢伸びてたけど、お姉様？
Ah, yes. The origins, by the way. This is my origins of the name. The Wagyu would never Wagyu Wonko Grand Dog would have never existed without this vision novel and this girl. There's so many people out cold by the riverside. Is that your doing, One-sama?
ああ、つまらない相手だってな。
Yeah, they were totally pushovers.
やっぱりすごいや。
ワンコ、今日は引きずってるタイヤ2つか。
その分川沿いに東京都まで行ってきたよ。
昨日は静岡まで走りに行ったのに元気だね。
いっぱい鍛えないといけないもん。私はお姉様に比べるとまだまだだから。
けなげだろ。どうだ、自慢の妹だぞ。
いやー、照れるな。
100兆円で売ってやろう。
私売られちゃうの？そんな。
冗談だよ。本当にそうなっても金だけ奪ってお前は売らないさ。
さすがお姉様、強くて素敵。いずれお姉様と肩を並べる強さを手に入れるわ。
Hoover, please, no.
今のは聞き捨てならないな、射程。
She squeezed my head. Ow, that hurts! My vision's blurred.
カバンを持たせないだけ優しい姉気分だろ。
あれ？私たちの頭がいないじゃん。
He vanished without a trace.
よくあることかな。
Now that she met up with us, Kanzuko was walking at a normal pace, also pulling the tires behind her.
歩く時ぐらいトレーニングはよそうぜ。
私はいついかなる時も鍛えることを忘れないのさ。
タイヤ引っ張ること歩く僕たちが恥ずかしい。
この内気だからあんたはモロなのよ。
You're so moody, that's why you're called Moro.
諸岡は生まれついての名前なんだよ。否定しないでよ。
こうして鍛えてけば強くなるだけでなく、体もお姉様みたいにバイーンとなるわけよ。
You want to match her figure too?
何を置いてもお姉様は私の目標。
頑張れ妹。私のバストは90あるぞ。
とりあえずお昼に牛乳飲むんだ。
Even with that, some things are just never going to happen.
何喧嘩売ってるのヤマト。勝負する？
I mean, I look back at Nessun.
ん？
Her training had melted. Had melted away at any unnecessary fat, leaving a toned body that accentuated her already large breast. Then those supple legs of her stretched down from that well-built waist. She was just overflowing with charismatic beauty. She wasn't known as the most beautiful girl in the school for nothing. If she weren't as the strongest, there would have been as many guys hitting on her as there are stars in the sky.
なんだヤマト、ジロジロ見て。
He put her arm around my neck, trapping me in a headlock. Yeah, I was just thinking about how Wonka's goal seems impossible.
何？バカにしないでよね。いつか巨乳になって、おいおい、お前の体は果物屋か？メロンが2つもあるぜとか言われてやるわ。 ナイスギャグ。合格。
おお、都に受けたぞ。
バカども笑うな。マジなのよ。
Nah, that was hilarious.
何よ。ワンコはやっぱりお笑いキャラだね。笑うなよ。
よしよし。
And she recovered.
お前ら調子乗ってるからぶちのめすわ。もちろん物理的にね。さあ勝負よ。
Shut up, tired.
タイヤ？確かにタイヤ引きずってるからね。そのネーミングセンス小学生？そんなんで私を挑発しようとかバカ？
Okay, tired.
うるさいな。
タイヤ、タイヤ。
タイヤって言う？
お前ら、妹。
受けて立つ。ガクトが。
なんで俺様に回ってくる？
I'm sorry, Wonka. Cheer up.
頭の中はあんたを殴ることでいっぱいよ。
You should start with Gakta since his name comes first alphabetically.
ヤマトてめえ。
妹キック姉パンチ
いって
モテるじゃんガクト。
Despite our fighting, nobody paid us any mind. This was nothing new after all. Hey kids, good to see you all. Good to see you all are getting along.
おっす。
Oosh.
キャップがバイトしている本屋の店長か。
Ha ha ha. You it has been together for ages, ain't that right? How long are y'all planning on sticking together?
決まってるわよ。ずっと一緒。
Blanca replied innocently. We couldn't awfully close.
ではここで大いに学べ若者たち。もんごもんごもんごもんご。
This word is split. Study hard, kids. Oh no. This time, the only senior of mangas ate her lunch early as she headed to her class in Building A. The rest of us were sophomores, so the 5 of us headed to the Building B. God, being a dude, bro, being a sophomore, holy shit, I miss being a sophomore. What the fuck? Bro, I actually miss school in general. Holy. Miyako had fallen asleep as soon as we'd arrive.
しかし僕たち全員同じクラスになるとはね。
I still find it hard to believe we somehow all wound up at the same
初めてだよ
class.
な。中学校とかバラッバラだったし。
Uncle lightly danced up to and opened the door. We're in class 2F, which is said to be a class full of troublesome students. Good morning. I always give a warm greeting in the morning. Good morning to you. I was watching this morning, Mama Senpai. It's always so amazing. As her brother, I'm worried that she's maybe going too far.
ヤマトは女子から話しかけられるんだよな。分け隔てなく元気よく挨拶してるってのもあるんだろうけど、羨ましい。
Good morning, Mura-kun. Would you like some dango? Mura, did you watch Autumn yesterday? She got anime so well. I scoured the net looking for a screenshot of the confession scene.
僕は男連中しか来ない。まあいいんだけどね。
Once I've done the rounds and spoken to everyone, I headed to my desk by the window. Miyako, who sat next to me, was already engrossed in a book. Oh god. Jeez. Give me a second real quick here. Okay. Specifically, she was reading a historical novel by Shiba-san.
よいしょっ
Aishato. Mako, who sat in front of me, opened up her bag.
と。ていてい。
Only to start working out with her hand grips she kept in there. Mako-chan, I see you're training again today.
よく食べて、よく寝て、よく鍛えるが生活目標だから。
I trust you did your homework.
委員長の移す覚悟はできてるわ。
I'm ready to copy yours, class rep. Jeez, you have to do it yourself. You should walk to school with us once in a while, Gen-san. I said to the person behind me.
コミュニケーションに俺を入れる必要ね。
You don't gotta throw me into the conversation. It is more like a habit of mine.
まめな野郎だ。
Then the bell rang, so all the conversation froze mid-sentence. Everyone, Miss Kojima-san. Everyone, Mrs. Kojima's coming.
まずい、ちょっとそれ僕の漫画隠して。
Shoot, wait, that's my manga. Hide it now. Manga, your exercise equipment is still on your desk.
おっと危ない。ナイスアドバイス。
That nerd is actually
す
sleeping.
ぐる、起きんと。鬼小島が来る時間だぞ。
Whoa, I stayed up far too late last night. The clunk of certain footsteps echoed closer from the hallways. Everyone, the teacher's here. Once we all heard the signal, we sat up straight in our seats. It's time for the morning homeroom. Dan bow. Polka gave her a proper greeting. Good morning. You may take your seats. I should take attendance. Each of you is to reply swiftly when you hear your name. Nobody was reckless enough to try to whisper to a friend. Amakatsu Mayo? Very good. Ogasawa? Oh my god. Ogasawara. 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 God damn. Holy shit. How the fuck do you say that last name? Ogasawara Chika. She quickly went through everyone's last names. Or everyone's names. That ends the roll call. Moments later. Ikoro. So as you can tell, Ikoro is actually just, his design is just actually just a joke of a monkey. So he's actually just a fucking monkey. Wow, you showed up now? Are you serious? That's stupid.
ナムアミダ仏。
Miss Ume, I made it right. I had already taken attendance. You snapped her whip. In other words, Fukumoto Ikuda, you were late. I'm sorry. I'll listen to any excuse you may have. No, but it was really late. It was really late when I woke up, so you overslept. There's no God. You know what? I might as well just skip this damn word. You know what? English is too damn hard. Circumstances. Extenuating. There is no extenuating circumstances. God. Like, geez Lord. Educational guidance. Yeah! That hurts. The pain will make you remember. Let this be a lesson to all of you. This is an appropriate punishment for someone who would disturb the lives of everyone in his community. Does it hurt, Fukumoto? Does it? It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Engrave this pain to your being so that you don't continue on this path, uncultured swine. The cracks of her whip echoed again and again across the crossland. Alright, I will be merciful today and stop here. Ugh. The next time you are late without a proper excuse, I will be using the weapons display here to give you a glimpse of hell. I hope you're careful. Good. Now then, here's this week's announcement. There will be a morning assembly on Wednesday and a physical fitness test on Thursday. Kamakami Kazuko, repeat what I just said.
はい。水曜日に朝礼、木曜日に人間力測定。
Very good. This will be all for morning homeroom. Miss Ume left the classroom, her back as straight as an arrow. Whew. All the tension evaporated from the room. Are you alright, Fukumoto-kun? Here, eat this herb. It's good for your bruises. It hurts, but it felt so good.
まあ痛そうで打たれるのはごめんだけど、なぜか少し羨ましかった。
俺様も始業式の時にムチ食らったが、なぜかそれを問題にする気は全く起きないんだよな。
Those monkeys are so disgusting. Pleasure from being hit? That's just stupid. Everyone she's whipped ended up acting like that. Strangely, it's never been a problem. Well, so long as it's not a personal problem, I guess it's fine. But if that ever happens to me, the school board is never gonna hear the end of it. That was one crazy homework.
宿題移させなさいよヤマト。
It'll be 300 yen.
なんじゃその払えそうな金額、ただにすべきよ。
You can ask class rep then.
見せてくれなかったのよ。逆に怒られ。
Emote.
毎日いつでも見せてくれると思ったのにね。
You're so shameless.
みやこ、見せて。はいこれ、たっぷりと見なさい。イエス。
You spoiler her, Miyako.
いいよワンコなら。何でも見せる。
Hey, what do you think of our lax school system?
知るかボケ。いちいち話をこっちに持ってくるな。
By his words, he'd always reply. He really was a good guy. Kawakami Academy, the premier private academy in Kawakami City, has a reputation for focusing on individually with loose rules and unique classes. Academically, it was decent. The finals decided everything, as there were no midterms. Saturdays were off, and we were allowed to work part-time. Additionally, the school was famous for its dual system, but explained that away. The scariest person here was our homeroom teacher, Kojima Umeko, but I tried to stay focused on all my classes, not just hers. Though certain idiots would rather sleep, however, that was their business. Lunchtime.
おお、開幕ダッシュ。
Gaimakudatsu! Damn it, Gakta, don't jump the gun! The ones who ate their cafeterias ran off in a mad dash to the battlefield.
今日はこっちで食べるんだ。
Yeah, I had Kuma-chan buy some extra bread for me this morning. Don't you love crusty bakery breads? It's flaky like pie dough and doesn't use any additives. The home-style custard in their creamy bread is superb.
へえ、そのパン屋ここらじゃ聞かない名前ね。
It's out in Miyame. I went there to buy some first thing in the morning. Our school's top gourmet returned to the sea, satisfied.
私もお弁当。真っ赤なお弁当。
Kamto bento.
おお、みやこのは七味で染まりすぎね。
Those of us who ate in classroom took our time bringing our desks together, then taking our lunches. Oh my gosh, what is that? The color's so pretty. It's healthily grated radish omelet. Everyone's enjoying their lunch. A large area of the Kanto region is under a pollen advisory today, as we were allowed to watch TV during lunch, so long as we kept it on the news channel.
何か面白いニュースやらないかしら。
Mako was just gulping down her second cup of milk when our next story comes to us from Fuyaka City in Saitama Prefecture. Yesterday at around 7 p.m., a man was arrested after leaving the restaurant without paying, thanks to the quick thinking of a local young man. Investigators later discovered stolen goods and evidence of similar offense at other nearby locations. We expected to see some of these charges added to the coming days. A young man caught him. Do you think he's hot? He must be amazingly courageous. Kazama Shochi from Kawakami City in Kanagawa said he tackled the suspect after hearing the man had eaten the last limited menu item of the day.
妙義、ムーンウォーク。
Mystic Arts Moonwalk. Miyako gracefully dodged the note That's where Kazuko's nose.
あ、ごめん。
被害警備。それより
他にいないよ。
He's on TV on this time?
前回の新聞からグレードアップしたね。当然これも新聞の片隅には載ってそうだけど。
Wow, I can't believe it. Kazama-kun just... Wow. He helped arrest a criminal. He's the pride of our class. Everyone, especially the girls, were going crazy over him. And I asked, so what? Why must make this such a big deal? If anything, this is painful to watch. A lot of the guys weren't joining in on the fun. Well, you know, he's always standing out. Why the long face? It's nothing, just a bit anxious.
相手を追いかけた理由がまたキャップらしい。
電話とか来ないとこ見ると本人自覚ない。
At least hope he's not causing too much trouble for the police.
お礼にその店でただ飯要求してないかな。
That's more in the line of thinking.
何よ、勝負するってな。
Just boy about the milk.
ダメだ。キャップ携帯出ない。
He'll come back sooner or later. Kazama Shoichi, our leader in Kata, was a free spirit to a fault. Nothing much happened during afternoon classes or at the end of the day homeroom afterwards.
部活やろうか。
Yeah, we're really diligent doing club stuff day in and out.
なら帰ろうぜ。
We never missed a day of the go home club.
私は今日弓道場行くから。
I'll be going to the archery range today.
お、部活久々だね。頑張ってね。
Oh, it's been a long time since you last went. Have fun.
最低限挨拶はしろよ。こんちゃーすってな。
Before you go, a guy in class D wants me to lend him a book.
ペットの本？てか、ヤドカリ飼育の本？
Yeah, it's a good read, and it's based on a real life experiences.
D 組か。あそこ可愛い子いねえんだよな。
Oh, I said it was a guy.
うげえ。じゃあ俺様はテニスコートで目の保養。
This was, in a sense, my club activity. My parents had taught me that way to go ahead in life, and to get ahead in life was to make lots of acquaintances. I finished my businesses and headed home.
しかし男3人で帰宅っつうのも夢がねえな。
女の子のことばっかりだね、ガクト。
女欲しいな。そう思わないか、ヤマト。
I suppose. I mean, I'm a guy, sure I do. But I wasn't eager as him, of course. What about Wonko?
俺様は犬をめでる趣味はねえ。
Dude, I'm not into dogs.
すごい言い草だね。
That's one way to put it. What about Miyako?
そんなことヤマトが言ったらミヤコ。
あれはお前一途だろ。どうとも思ってない。
I don't really know what she's like, but there's a new freshman living at our dorm.
1年なんざ花から眼中にねえ。同年か年上よ。
モモ先輩には振られっぱなしだしね。
もろもさ、二次元でなく現実の女はどうなんよ。
二次元は二次元で好きだけど、そりゃ僕だって。
それなら女と目を見て話すようにならないとな。
仲間内以外は慣れてなくて恥ずかしい。
じゃあな。俺様はこれからジムで鋼のか。
僕はゲーム。
Bye. Maybe I'll read the book I borrowed. Oh yeah, I should make some money now to spend over the summer. What do you think about Yamato? I'm worried about how my parents are doing on their business travels. I hope they'll increase my allowance soon. I heard they're wonderful parents. They are. They asked me if I wanted to join them overseas, but that seems a bit, you know. What's wrong with going overseas? It could be the journey of a lifetime. Oh right, Yamato, did you hear about Meister's? I know, I saw the news. He caught the guy who tried to die and dash. Bertolo, what do you think he's up to now?
まあ、おかえりヤマト。
He's already back in our dorm. Specifically, he was eating onion ramen in my room.
いやー、警察から解放されるの遅くなっちまってさ。 おいこれお土産。
He handed me an onion cracker. Comps? Doesn't that sort of thing drag on?
俺が埼玉っていいところですねって言ったら喜んじゃって、サイの国の良さを語られたよ。
What are you even doing over there?
バイト先の人が埼玉出身で、ネギとか牛とか特産品の話をうまそうにするんだよな。で、ふと食いたくなって土日使ってフラッと風のように旅に出てたわけ。
That makes two fans of journeys. That makes two fans of journeys here. Though I thought you learned your lesson last time after you stuck camping out under a birch one night.
ありゃ怖かったぜ。目覚めたら知らないおじさんが俺のジャージ脱がそうとしてたんだぜ。まあ逃げ止めだから問題なかったけどな。今度あのおっさん見つけたら同じ恐怖を味わわせてやる。
He'd probably enjoy it.
といけねえ、バイトの時間だ。
He still has a bag full of onions. Why all those onions?
食堂のおばちゃんがお礼がてら土産にってさ、お前にラーメンの残りやるよ。それじゃあな。
My room's gonna stink of ramen. The smell was making me hungry. Only the broth is left?
おかえり。2階の中村さんだったよね。
違います。眉住ゆきえです。
あ、そうだっけ。悪い悪い。ほら、お詫びにネギやるよ。
これを。
チャオ。
じゃあこういう場合はどういう風に返せば。もうでも人からやりましたよ。松風。やったなまゆち。こっからはい。
The girls here are a eccentric pair. Well, at least we hit the jackpot with the three boys. After dinner, prepared by Mrs. Shimazu on the weekdays, I went to take a bath. Alchemist had done a lot of deep drilling in search of a hot spring, which meant that our dorm actually had one of its own. Even Nina-san had come bathe here sometimes. Unfortunately, the women's bath was on the second floor while the men's was on the first. So those cliched happy moments would never actually.
さーてお風呂。
Hey,
あ、ごめん間違えた。
I know you saw me coming in here. Well, I don't really care. I hadn't really taken off my clothes yet.
ち
Girls got to go wherever they wanted, but if I went upstairs without permission, I'd get flogged and expelled. I hear it actually happened once. The day was over. My life was busy with schools, studies, and play. At the time, I couldn't imagine things getting crazier than this. April 21st. Alright, so we're gonna leave it here for the first part of Majikoi. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end off here. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll continue Majikoi on another stream. So, if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment down for more shit. Maybe even criticize me for all I care. I don't really give a shit. But anything will help. Anything will help to support the channel, and maybe will help me, you know, do more things. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.